Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's WinterhelmGames. We're back. I thought I'd look at the trailer, well, some of the gameplay, to be honest, of Hogwarts Legacy. So it's a game I've been looking at. I've seen a couple of wee clips of how the gameplay looked, just a couple of stills from the, and I'm hoping that they are as they are in the game, and it's not like dramatized, if you know what I mean. If it is as good as it claims, it should be one worth watching, one worth playing. Let's just get into it and we'll see how it looks. This is some of the gameplay footage for Hogwarts Legacy. Let's hope it's good. I'm interested to see what house I would join if I do get the game. This would be quite an ambitious game actually for Avalanche. If it does do well, it could be one of the best games of their catalogue, I would say. But, ambitious though, but hopefully it's with a lot of people who put a lot of passion into the game. Key games.
Lumos.
Work in progress, in-game footage. What's that?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Very good. Look at that. If it looks as well as that, that would be brilliant.
You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve...
Look at that. I mean, if you're looking at that from a distance, you would swear that was a clip from the film or something, wouldn't you? I think it's a single-player game from what I've read, but imagine if they actually evolve this in time, if it becomes quite a massive game with a lot of sales. I think it's getting a lot of sales at the minute because there's a lot of woke people who want to stay away from it because of who the intellectual property belongs to, and I think that's idiotic. But they're entitled to their opinions, of course. It just means it's going to give more people the chance to actually go ahead and purchase it. You know, they all say there's no publicity like bad publicity. It'll just, But anyway, I'm rambling on. But this looks fantastic so far. If it is like this in the game, it wouldn't be half bad.
Of these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be. When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late, as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Very good.
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways.
Look at that. I mean, the graphics look really good so far. If this is done from a state of play, probably from the PS5 perspective, you can imagine how it'll look for PC. Really looking forward to seeing how it looks.
As well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before.
There you are, the kitchen.
It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum, ones designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Lumos.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
It's interesting.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become...
It's, from what I can see so far, it looks like it has been given some love and attention by the creators and everyone working on it, so kudos to everyone who has been working on this project. I'm sure it must be great to see it finally coming to life. Looks like it's been given a lot of love and passion for it, so I hope that there's very little bugs or issues once the game launches, because we know that a lot of games can get issues and bugs, but hopefully they're sorting through that at the moment. But it looks really good.
Some particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness. Slam with Descendo, Roast with Incendio, Devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay. You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
That's actually really good.
In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Figs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways.
I wonder if there will be certain parts of the game that would be solely just for the house that you're in. Like that clip there was about a Slytherin, so if your main character was Slytherin, would you get that? But if you're like Gryffindor or Hufflepuff or something like that, you mightn't be able to get that unless you befriend that girl, perhaps. So it'd be interesting to see what way it works, but it could be like that. You may have to actually go through the game a couple of times in different houses and try and see if you can uncover everything, I suppose. But you wouldn't know. There could be a lot of hidden Easter eggs and hidden gems throughout the game. But yeah, it looks, if even 70% of what we're just seeing here is true, then it should be quite a good game.
Between classes and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
Very good.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you. Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear. A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties. Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade.
Nice.
Hundreds of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear. But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself.
Right.
When he was a student at Hogwarts.
That's very interesting, isn't it? That you'll discover secrets that Merlin made himself.
Student at Hogwarts.
That'd be quite good.
Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, that looks really good. I mean, it looks like that'll be... I'm hoping it'll deliver on... Like, that's a good shot. Like, I'm hoping it'll deliver on its promise and actually become a really, really good game. It's a pity that it's... Well, it's starting as a single player. If they actually decided to do an update for it where it went into an MMORPG, imagine the kind of response you could get from the community, from everyone who would want to see it actually be multiplayer and, you know, help each other out and do things and actually explore the world. That'd be quite good, quite interesting, especially if they involve like a roleplay aspect to it as well. That'd be very, very good. But for now, yeah, I think it's just going to be a single player, but it would still be really good to see. I mean, the graphics look amazing, so I'm hoping then the graphics and everything else should be a bit more better, obviously, when it goes to PC, but we shall see. I think I would definitely be pre-ordering this, which means from this coming month I could very well just do an opening stream or two on Twitch with this for a few hours, get into it, and then obviously put extracts to that up on YouTube. And then after that, whether if I decide to play it just on YouTube, or if I continue to... That there is great. Or whether I continue to just keep it on Twitch or just do it for YouTube, we will see. But it looks really good. I've seen a clip before that you could see different the different common rooms and the Ravenclaw one looks really good. I'm actually leaning towards that as a house, but yeah, I think that would be really good. That's a glass shot there. It's good that they're like it's not the same professors you know from the books or the films. It actually probably works out better that way, as if you could say this could be years later or whatever, that everything's happened, and you know, it's taking it to the next step, really, isn't it? So there is that. I think it's quite good. I'll definitely be looking forward to it. So you can let me know if you are looking forward to it yourselves. If you don't want to play it for whatever reason, that's completely up to yourselves. But I think you're missing out, quite frankly. You know, it's all right to say that everyone should have their own opinion, as long as their opinion is what you say. You know, that's wrong. You know, that's pretty much what way people are reacting to things like that, or to J.K. Rowling. You know, people aren't allowed to have their own opinions unless they agree with everything that someone else is saying. Life doesn't work that way, unfortunately. But anyway, apart from that, yes, I think I'm really looking forward to this game, and I will go ahead and pre-order it. So I'll see you next month with this kind of game, hopefully with Twitch and from YouTube, and we'll get stuck into a different world. Until then, I'll still be tooting up games for GTA 5 on Saturdays, starting back from this Saturday, and I'll probably continue to put up some Twitch ones on the Tuesdays if I can, for likes of World of Warcraft or Farming Simulator, because I'm still enjoying them very much. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, and of course reactions on a Thursday as well. So until the next one, take care, guys. Have a good week. Bye.